Raya and the Last Dragon. In the ancient land of Kumandra, a once thriving kingdom, humans and dragons lived together in harmony. The dragons, magical creatures with the power to control water, were the protectors of the land, ensuring prosperity and peace for all. But one day, a sinister force known as the Droon, a plague-like entity that turned everything it touched into stone, threatened the land. The dragons, in a final act of heroism, combined their magic into a powerful gem and banished the Droon. However, the dragons themselves were turned to stone, and Kumandra was left fractured into 5 separate lands: Heart, Fong, Spine, Talon, and Tail. 500 years later, Kumandra remained divided, with the 5 tribes at odds with each other. The magical gem, which had protected the Heart tribe for centuries, was the only thing keeping the Droon at bay. Raya, the daughter of Chief Benja, was the princess of the Heart tribe. Chief Benja dreamed of reuniting Kumandra and restoring peace, but distrust among the tribes ran deep. In a gesture of goodwill, Chief Benja invited the leaders of the other tribes to a feast, hoping to inspire unity. Among the guests was Namari, the princess of the Fong tribe, who quickly befriended Raya. The two bonded over their shared hope of a united Kumandra, but Namari betrayed Raya, revealing that her true intent was to steal the dragon gem for Fong. During the struggle, the gem was shattered into 5 pieces, and the Droon were unleashed once more, spreading chaos and turning people to stone. Each tribe took a piece of the gem, hoping to protect themselves, but the damage was done. Kumandra was plunged into darkness and despair. 6 years later, Raya had become a skilled warrior, determined to find Sisu, the last dragon, who was said to still be alive and capable of saving the world. Raya traveled across the 5 lands, searching for the legendary dragon. Eventually, she found Sisu in the Tail Land, but to her surprise, Sisu was not the mighty, powerful creature she had imagined. Instead, Sisu was a quirky, fun-loving dragon with a big heart and a deep sense of responsibility. Together, Raya and Sisu embarked on a quest to retrieve the pieces of the shattered gem from the other tribes. As they journeyed through Kumandra, they were joined by a group of unlikely allies: Baun, a young entrepreneur from the Tail tribe; Tong, a fierce warrior from the Spine tribe; and Little Noi, a clever baby thief from the Talon tribe. Each of them had lost someone to the Droon, and they all had reasons to fight for the restoration of Kumandra. Throughout their journey, Raya struggled with trust, particularly towards Namari, who was also searching for the gem pieces. Sisu, however, believed that trust and unity were the keys to defeating the Droon and restoring peace. Despite Sisu's efforts to encourage Raya to forgive and trust others, Raya found it difficult to let go of her anger and suspicion, especially after Namari's betrayal. As the group gathered the pieces of the gem, Sisu revealed that she could channel the powers of her siblings, the other dragons, with each piece they collected. With the final piece located in Fong, Raya and her friends prepared for a confrontation. However, Sisu believed that the only way to truly save Kumandra was for Raya to trust Namari and work together with her. Tragically, during a tense standoff, Namari accidentally shot an arrow at Sisu, killing her and shattering Raya's hope for peace. The Droon began to overwhelm Fong, and in a desperate attempt to save what was left of Kumandra, Raya realized that Sisu was right: trust was the only way to unite the people and defeat the Droon. Raya, in a moment of selflessness, handed her gem piece to Namari and encouraged the others to do the same. One by one, the group members followed suit, placing their trust in Namari despite their fears. Namari, overwhelmed by their trust, completed the gem and, in doing so, unleashed its full power. The Droon were vanquished, and everyone who had been turned to stone, including Sisu and the other dragons, was restored to life. With the Droon defeated and the dragons revived, Kumandra began to heal. The once fractured lands were united, and the people of Kumandra learned the importance of trust, unity, and working together for the greater good. Raya returned home to her father, Chief Benja, who was freed from his stone prison, and they embraced, knowing that Kumandra was finally whole again. The dragons, led by Sisu, soared through the skies once more, bringing rain and life back to the land. Kumandra was no longer divided, but a united kingdom where people lived in harmony, just as it had been in the days of old. And so, Raya's journey of trust, courage, and